Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Gadget Show Web TV. Now, we've moaned on the Gadget Show before about the price of printer ink from printer manufacturers. It's one of the world's most expensive liquids, way up there with posh perfumes and only beaten by exotic stuff like scorpion venom. Now, one solution obviously is to use third-party ink. It's fine for the kids' homework and stuff like that, but it's not really good enough for best. I did a test a couple of years ago on the Gadget Show. You'll note the old logo, and here are the really quite good Epson prints, and whereas the aftermarket cartridges have now faded into something really quite dreadful. Surely it can't be too much to ask for a manufacturer to come up with a reasonably priced printer with reasonably priced good quality cartridges whose ink doesn't fade away. Well, happily, Kodak seem to think so. They've just come up with this, the 5300, their new all-in-one printer. It's reasonably priced, but so are the cartridges. It's $9.99 for the colour one, $6.99 for the black and white one. They're saying it should save you about 50% on your printing costs, and that the cost of a 6x4 print is about 7p. Sounds very good, actually, so I was really keen to test it out. First, though, I wanted to test out the quality. Unfortunately, right away, I have to say that the cheapest quality paper that Kodak produced, their 3-star, produced really pretty poor prints. It looks almost draft quality. But Kodak do produce 3 grades of paper, the very expensive 5-star and the middle range 4-star, as well as the 3-star. The 5-star is expensive. The 4-star, actually, I found, produced the best result. The quality of the prints on this paper is very good indeed, at least the equal of our previous best printer on test, the Epson R800. I'd be very happy with them, and it only took about 2 minutes to produce an A4 print. But what about the cost? Well, I decided to set about printing my holiday photographs. God, where are they? Here we are. The results. Because interestingly, it only uses the colour cartridge to print photos. It doesn't use the black and white one, because the colour one has a black and white reservoir in there. I got nearly 60 of my best holiday pictures, admittedly with borders around them. But given that this paper on the internet is 13 quid for 50 and the cartridge is $9.99, we're actually looking at a price per print of comfortably under 50p. It's very much at the cheaper end of the inkjet price range, not quite as cheap as Kodak claimed, because obviously I'm printing on the better quality paper. But I was pretty impressed, and I was also impressed by the quality generally. It was a happy holiday snap from a rainy visit to Wales. As for fade resistance, I haven't had a chance to test that yet, but rest assured that I will be sticking some in my window at home just to see how they measure up. Kodak's claims are pretty impressive. As for the rest of the printer's abilities, well, it's pretty good as a photocopier, some bit of banding on the colour stuff. It will scan. Here's one I did from a 6x4 print, and I thought the results were very good, although it doesn't have any negative scanning capabilities, which some of its more expensive rivals do. Software is sort of okay. It doesn't allow you quite the sophisticated range Epson printers do, so it's very much the emphasis is on ease of use and a sort of simplified operation rather than maximum number of options. What's great about it, though, is I think it offers quality that's right at the top of the inkjet range at a price per print that's way at the bottom. And I find that, though not a revolution, very, very refreshing. Let's hope it kickstarts other manufacturers into making their ink more sensibly priced.